Did you know I have channel memberships now? For as little as 99 cents a month, you can actually be a channel member. Now, if you want to help out the channel, you can actually go and you will have your name listed in the ends of videos as a shout out to go along with my other supporters. Help the channel out by joining, and yeah, let's have some fun. All right. So, if you haven't done so, hit that like button. Whether you're watching it live on YouTube or later on, just hit that like button, subscribe, like if you don't, if you like it, dislike if you don't. Hit, let me know where you disagree at. And this is actually going to be a pretty weird one, I have to say. That well, when I say pretty weird one, it's gonna be one of those ones where it's just I don't know how to deal with this because I've just seen this seems stupid to me. Listen. As somebody who has a mother, somebody who has a sister, and more importantly has nieces and a daughter, I think shit like this is very toxic. I think shit like this is kind of pick me, and I think shit like this video, because I saw part of it, it's just you're projecting. And well, let's see what this goes on. We have a VTuber, yay and yay. let's hear this shit. Let's go.
Women are like hypersensitive to the feeling of loss of control. So if a woman is having to submit to a decision that her emotions are not on the same page with, even if like it makes sense, it's a good logical argument, that loss of control, I think the reason why women have such serious
It what? I think everybody are hypersensitive about a loss of control. That's a thing. Nobody wants to feel like they're being controlled and loss of their own agency. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. What do you think? Women are children that they should have no control of who they are, what they can do, what they can say? That's the stupidest shit that I've heard. Because men act like that too. Nobody wants to be controlled, except a lot of Christians because you know, Daddy Jesus needs to make sure that they control them. That's a different story. Let's go.
outburst is because we equate it emotionally. It's obviously not the same, right? But it feels like great. Right now is like a really
It when you are lack of control, when you have no agency. I'm sorry, it's not that it just feels like grape as you put it. That literally is a aspect of what happens when you are insulted. Nobody likes to lose control. Nobody. Oh God, this is gonna be brain death.
unique time in history, and I don't think that this always happens or is like consistent. I think this kind of culture that we currently have pops up throughout different times in history, and I think right now is like a really intense time. So we're not just in a pagan society. We're not in like a society where, there's a basic belief in God or gods. We're definitely not like living in a Christian society. But, and I've talked about this before in other videos, the level of naturalistic society we live in right now, where so many people kind of follow like a more atheist perspective. And
This is true. Most Christians don't live like the book says. I will give her that.
and there's kind of this belief system that we live and we die and it was an accident, and it's hard to place like
It's not that it's an accident, but it has no inherent meaning. The meaning is what you make of it. That's not an accident. Oh my God, this sounds like what I hear Christian apologists sound like. That's what this shit sounds like. But let's go.
reason for things mattering in the long term. And so because we're in such an intense like naturalistic culture right now, people more than ever generally are incredibly hedonistic, nihilistic, short-term in thinking, and that in my opinion has created some of the worst possible conditions for people to be in relationships with each other. And I
No, 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 no. Yes, there are people who are nihilistic. I am one of them. I would actually say that I'm more existentialist than nihilistic. I think none of the things that we do will matter in the long run throughout the great history of the cosmos. I am not the main character of the story. But what I also believe in is that we have what's here and now, and how we treat people are the way we should be remembered going forward. It doesn't take some magical fairy in the sky to tell me to treat somebody well. It doesn't take some threat of eternal damnation and torture for me to treat somebody well. I should want to do it because that's what people deserve. Well, let's continue.
think that because of this, because there's not really any reason to invest in the long term, it's exacerbating females' biological insecurity. And that's
Females. Sorry. What the hell is female biological insecurity? I'm so confused. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is females biological insecurities? That just sounds so fucking stupid. But let's go.
that is what I think leads to this female rebellion. And it's not even just
Female rebellion. Yeah.
rebellion against like respecting a head of household or submitting to their husband in those traditional senses. It's also just a rebellion against reality itself, against there being an objective truth. Like you can think about that.
There is no objective truth. Oh my God, you just went over the fact that more people are in a naturalistic society. By that means that there's no objective truth. Truth is of what we make it. Now, there's reality and then there's truth. There are realities that we all have to agree on. But this big capital T truth, that doesn't exist. That is a concept, that's an idea that people want to actually set as a permanent, as objective, because they have fucking favorites, and they have things that they like, and they want to put more weight to it than anything. And notice she said only women are rebellious because they don't want to listen to the head of a house. They don't want to listen to who they're in a relationship with. This is fucking stupid. But let's continue.
In terms of every woman is a 10, right? Like it's a rebellion against, no, like there's an objective standard for what's healthy and attractive and in shape. And that's just too bad. If you're not fitting in it, you don't get to call yourself those things. That would be the truth. But the rebellion is like, why does it even matter? I think because of this underlying we live, we die, it was an accident, get what you can get while you're here mentality, people would rather feel, women particularly is what I'm talking about now, modern women would rather just.
You sure we're not listening to somebody with a voice changer? I mean, like, this is a VTuber, but this sounds just like any of those other red pill people. This sounds just like, well, these women are selfish and they should know their place. And because we live in a society now, they didn't get all uppity and shit. Just like those uppity. Yeah, we can't say that on. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Feel like they're a 10, feel like they're attractive, feel like they can have all those things without putting in the really difficult effort that it takes to get those things in reality by objective standards. So with all of that,
what are the objective standards? Again, please show me an objective standards of what beauty is, and I'll show you 10 years ago that it wasn't. These people are just fucking insufferable. Are there people that feel entitled to? I don't have to do any work to improve myself. Yeah, we have you met people? We call those people. Be them men, women, MBs, It doesn't matter. We call those people. That's a thing. But for you to sit back and just say, oh, just women feel like that? I mean, like, are you trying to just use your image as a woman as a shield to cover up what, sounds like just red pill talking bullshit? But let's go.
Said, I think that women have really been taught and told that there is no protector. Like, they don't need a man as a protector. They're not going to respect their partner as that. It's all about equality. It's all about women can also be.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with telling a woman that there's no protector? There's no one protector. We should all work in the community to look after each other. That no one person should control who the fuck you are, what the fuck you do, where the fuck you going, what the fuck you can say. What's wrong with that? Oh, it doesn't fit into somebody's idea of what makes them feel good. Fuck out of here.
Be protectors. There is no like inherent difference to the sexes, which I completely disagree with. I think that there are inherent biological differences that manifest out and that can complement each other. But
like what? Explain. Explain. What's inherently different? Please explain. Instead of running along with these thought terminating cliches, please explain the difference.
That do really need to be regarded as significant differences. And so these biological differences, to me, it's like form fits the function. You know what I'm saying? Men, as the ones that are bigger, stronger, quicker reflexes and all of that, are...
Wait. Stronger in the sense of muscle mass and testosterone? Yeah. Maybe what's the difference in here? Let's actually do this. So, wow, that says a lot of shit. Which gender is stronger? It's not because women are stronger. Men are actually more powerful than compared to fit women. But there's a point. Women's muscles tend to be more resistant to fatigue than men's, which means they can perform the same relative intensity for a longer duration. Damn. Damn. It's almost as if nobody talks about this. Upper body strength. Oh, wow. We talk about this shit as if men are over here flipping trucks and shit on a regular versus women. This is too heavy. This is too heavy. The fuck? But let's go.
The ones that go out and protect and hunt and provide. And like more of those...
Wait, whoa. Paleolithic times, women hunted as well as men. The only people that didn't hunt were the people that took care of the kids. Be them older, be them weaker. But men and women hunted at the same rate. Well, let's continue.
Traditional things. Now, I'm not saying that in a modern economy, some of those boundaries might look a little different than they did in like hunter-gatherer societies, but you can clearly see like the form fits the function. The man doesn't have the childbearing hips, okay, regardless of...
I'm sorry. She haven't seen some men. Fuck, she didn't see. Arnold Schwarzenegger actually has fucking childbearing hips. That's the reason why his ass didn't win competitions at first in the U.S., but he was making it in the motherfucking Europe. Hips. Oh my god. My god. My god. Oh my god. All right, let's go.
What we're being told about who can birth babies. Whereas with women, just inherently smaller bone structure, not as strong, more delicate, more vulnerable. I mean, we know.
Define delicate and vulnerable. Define it. Do you mean socialized to be delicate and vulnerable? Mm. This shit is for the birds. Let's go.
Women, when they go fight in wars, have to like manage their menstrual cycles and, you know, take birth control and all of that, because it can lead to disease and this thing to manage every month if you're like in a trench, that men don't have to deal with that. And so what's the function of that? Well, the function of...
Wait, what? What the fuck did she just say? I'm sorry. Dysentery, like to call. Like the fuck? Did she just say women can't be in trenches because menstrual cycle? Wait, what? Oh my god. God damn. Malaria called. Dysentery called. There are diseases that everybody gets because they're in trenches. The problem isn't the gender who's in the trenches, the fact that it's trenches. This is a 14-year-old's understanding of what modern combat is. All right, let's go.
That is to birth babies, take care of children, be in a more sheltered situation. And that to me is just their body is showing you what the function is, right? So because of that, though, because women are inherently vulnerable, okay, if you put that within the current culture of short-term thinking and getting what you can get while you're here, et cetera, that breeds this really intense, I don't know if you would call it resentment, but to me, that's what leads to the rebellion against their situation.
This is bitch so Genesis, like the Genesis curse. You will bore your children in sorrow, and you will always want your man's position. She just literally did the fucking original sin curse in the modern era. Oh my god, this shit is stupid. Let's go.
So women don't want to accept that they're different than men, that they have weaknesses that men don't, okay? Because they've been taught they can provide for themselves, they don't need men, they can sleep around in the same way without the psychological effects. And so... Wait.
If women get psychological effect from sleeping around, men do too. Do you know how many crazy motherfuckers, because they've got them some good, they start doing crazy shit? Oh my god. This shit is fucking ridiculous. This shit is crazy. I don't believe this shit. This is a woman saying this shit? Okay, let's go.
In the feminist culture, it's like, no. It's all about rebellion. And that's why I drew this picture of this angry lady, because there is so much anger about accepting what you are as a woman. And you...
Bitches better know their place. They should know their place. Bitches better know their place. The fuck? I can't do this anymore. I can't. Yeah, damn. It is just horrifying to hear people talk about this shit. And the fact that women hate submission, I don't know. A lot of women that I interact with love submission. I guess that kind, but not the kind that you're thinking of. Anyway, this shit is crazy. And to hear from a avatar, a VTuber that sounds like a woman, I don't know what else to say. What I do, like, share, and subscribe. Like if you like, dislike if you don't. And I'm cutting this video section here. I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters and my Twitch subscribers. Join the Guardians, become a member, or become a subscriber on YouTube, Patreon, and help support the channel. thank you for watching this video, and the next one should be popping up on your screen. Subscribe, and if you haven't checked it out and want to help out the channel, check out my Patreon. Thanks.